So with this video, we'll show you how to set up your printing system. When you receive the system, it will come packaged in a box like this. And to remove it from the box, there's clips around the edges. So just open up each of the clips and lift the cover from the top of the box. When you open the crate, you'll see that the system is packaged like this. It will come with the trays for the eggs. You'll have a set of tools for assembling. You'll have the printer cartridges. You'll have a scale here which you can use to test whether the cartridges are full or empty. The module will be here, and then there will be the rest of the stands. When you remove the frame out of the box, there will be 2 bottom wheel stands and 2 vertical stands, and they match by color. There will be a blue coloring on one stand for the blue wheel stand, and there will be a red one to match with the red wheel stand. The stands will be marked. Here we'll have an L shape, and that will match the L shape of the vertical stand. So when you place them together, the screw holes will align. So each stand will have 3 screws, so put the washer in the screw and put it into the stand. Once the vertical stand is assembled, you'll put the H bar across. So it's marked with blue and red, and these holes will match these holes. These will match here. So put these into place and put the screws in. Next, we'll place the conveyor belt on top of the frame by bringing these screw holes to match up with the screw holes on the frame. After you've put the conveyor belt on and put the screws in, don't tighten the screws completely, because next we'll take the other half of the conveyor belt and we'll take this frame and take these 3 holes that are marked red, and we'll put this conveyor onto here and put these 2 halves together. Now that the conveyor is assembled, next we'll put the module onto the center of the conveyor. Once the 2 sides of the conveyor belt are together, attach the bolts in the bottom, make sure everything is snug, and then there is a band that we will attach to the bottom. Take the hook part, hook it on the top, the bottom part down here, and this will adjust the height. Then we'll adjust the tension of this cable by turning this clamp until this connection right here is flush. Once all the adjustments are in place, then you can tighten up all of the screws. Now we're ready to assemble the module onto the table. So we can use the red ribbons to take out the electric cables from each side, and then we will attach these to the module. Then we'll open up the sides of the module by loosening these screws and opening the side. And the same thing on this side, undo the screws and open up the side of the module. Then place the module in place over the cables. Put these screws in to clamp it down to the table and connect the electric connections. And on the opposite side, connect these 2 cables together. Next, to attach the motor, remove the tape from this bar. And there is a pin on this side which we will align with the gap in the motor. So then place the motor onto the axle and place the 4 bolts into the table and tighten them. And then attach the electric cables. Line them up and screw them on. And then connect the sensor cables to the module and tighten. Next, install the tray alignment bars. Place this bar into this guide. line them up and put the clamp in. And later we can align it to the egg tray. And the same on this side. We'll install this one on this side. And when we put the trays in, we will adjust the distance. Next, connect the power cable into the socket next to the motor and the other end into your power supply.